This student told an instructor he didn't have his earplugs.
Oh! Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Bro, it's the same thing that happened to my boy that I went with. Oh, fucking hate aerosol school, because everything you do before, after, during, aerosol! 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 Hey, what's up, team? All right, today we're doing aerosol school. Like, probably one day after this video was posted, I probably got hundreds of comments amongst all of my videos like, aerosol school, Business Insider, aerosol school, you gotta do it. And I'm like, okay, I guess I know what I'm posting next week. If you guys enjoy this type of content, go ahead and click that like button. If you don't like it, go ahead and dislike the video, but let me know down below in the comments why and how I can fix it. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you want to follow more content like this or see what else is going on, feel free to check out my other social medias. My most active platform is TikTok. If this video gets a lot of love, then maybe we'll start doing more specialty schools amongst the entire military. All right, let's go ahead and send it.
This is Army Air Assault School.
Air assault!
Where students train to insert themselves and equipment into combat using helicopters.
Man. They're about to hype the fuck up out of this school. I can already see it. Oh my God. If you guys have been to aerosol school, go ahead and drop it down in the comments and let me know where you went to aerosol school at and what your experience was. Because I know some people love it, some people fucking hate it. And then a lot of you motherfuckers can't pass the goddamn school.
We start looking towards the future fight, large nation states like in North Korea, where you need to be able to go behind enemy lines, deliver formations.
Are you fucking, okay, we're not air assaulting into fucking North Korea, bro. You know how bad you're gonna dude, you're gonna get shot out the fucking sky, bro. We're gonna be like, air assault, get shot out the sky, die. Dead. Dead as fuck. There ain't no way. Oh, man.
All air assault qualified soldiers have to graduate from a program known as the Army's 10 Toughest Days.
Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? It's physically demanding, and also it's very mentally demanding. A lot of attention to detail. Some of the hardest things they've done in their lives in these 10.
Dude, okay, so that's one thing I'll say about aerosol school. If you're not used to like all the physical stuff, then yeah, it's gonna be a little shitty. It is not the hardest school ever. It's a very short school, but it is somewhat tedious. And you really have to get into the books. You have to kind of understand a lot of the shit they're talking about. And like they said, it's very technical and tedious. Like you got to really know like the small little things, which I'm sure they're going to get into here, but I'm not going to speak on it too much. And since I'm such a bad bitch, I brought out my aerosol plaque because I did so good at the school. Oh, we got some Air Force up in this bitch.
Insiders spent 4 days inside air assault school.
Oh, don't get electrocuted, motherfucker. You're gonna die.
Observe students at various stages of training.
First phase.
Dude, oh my God. Y'all, if y'all get annoyed about like hearing like the same song over and over again in the gym, or like people who like say the same shit, or like people who say like 24/7, like me, you will fucking hate aerosol school, because everything you do before, after, during, aerosol, aerosol, aerosol.
The second phase, the sling load phase, which is how you move equipment around the battlefield under a helicopter.
Bro, that's what like everyone has such a difficulty doing. It's like not the physical shit, it's the academic stuff. Everyone cannot pass like sling load training, bro, which is basically like all the fucking technical shit. Like these cords have to go here. This has to hook onto this. These has to have this many straps. This has to have this kind of knot on it in order to transport it. Oh God. If they get into sling load training, then we'll talk more about it.
And the final phase is the rappelling phase.
Rappelling.
Training happens here at the Sabalovsky Air Assault School. It's home to the 101st Airborne Division, nicknamed the Screaming Eagles.
That's like what the eagle scream sounds like. I'm pretty sure you might be able to Google it.
Begins. All students have to survive what's known as Day 0.
Staff Sergeant Rivas.
The test is designed to weed out students who aren't ready for the challenges ahead.
Yo, hey, You'll be lucky if you get into day 0. For those of you who have gone to the school, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You'll line up and you'll wait to start air assault school and you'll be there with your sponsors and shit. But normally you'll have like this packet with all of your paperwork in there, right? You have your rucksacks, you'll be in line, ready to go. Because when the gates open, bro, you just go. The day starts. The entire school starts the second you walk past the gate. They'll go through your packets. They'll be like, oh, you don't have your PT test in here. Oh, you're missing this form. You're not going to air assault school. Next. And then they'll let on like people at the back of the line who like are front loaded and waiting to actually go to the school, but didn't actually get a slot. They're like waiting for someone to fuck up so they can actually go on. That's how I was able to go to air assault school. Our sniper and reconnaissance platoon was like, hey, fuck this shit, bro. People are gonna fuck up. Let's just have all our packets ready and we're just gonna line up and wait. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's go, baby. It was really, really cool. I was the first one on because they had like a group of us. They're like, I was at the back of this square and then it was for the people who like, if someone fucked up, the next person in line would go. But there was like 14 of us. And I was at the very back of it. And they were like, next. And then they're all looking around. They're like, oh, I guess I go next. And then I fucking grab the dude in front and I pull him behind me. And I just fucking start running out there. And I hand the instructor my packet. But the dudes were so pissed. They're like, bro, what the fuck? It was my turn. I was like, you should have went then. Dude, they were so pissed. But hey, listen, if you want something, go fucking take it. If you want to hesitate, that's your fucking loss. Because I want it. I'm going to go fucking get it. Dude, I heard my entire platoon behind me, and they were all like, let's go, Ortiz! Fuck those dudes, go get that shit! And I was like, let's go! I was so fucking hyped up. Oh my God.
The first test is an early morning inspection of their gear.
Earplugs, highlighter, lacking pen.
God forbid you forget something, bro. I know people who have been dropped from this course for like forgetting earplugs or like a beanie in the middle of summer. But that's one thing. They're like, if we tell you to bring it, you got to bring it. So very, very, very fucking small specifics that you got to pay attention to. And they take forever. It's so fucking boring.
Students are given a list of items they're expected to have in their rucksacks. Good. If one single item is missing during the inspection, they're automatically dropped. 17 students in this group were dropped because they were missing items in their packing list.
Hey, I don't feel bad for you at all. That's on you. I checked my bag maybe fucking 15 times throughout like 2 days before I went to the school. And I wasn't even technically enrolled in the course, bro. Pay a fucking attention!
A lot of the things that get people dropped is not paying attention to detail, and that's pretty much what air assault school is
100%.
about. Because it comes to the littlest thing can get someone
Thank you for
hurt
being here for
or
5 minutes. I will
injured,
take all of your
and
shit
make sure
back.
that they take it
Goodbye.
seriously.
Take it seriously,
After the
bro.
inspection, a 2-mile run with an
Boots and utes.
18-minute time limit.
I fucking crushed that.
Followed by a quick smoke session, which gets the students warmed up.
The thing I started hating the most at air assault school is fucking overhead arm claps. And when you start doing over fucking 800 overhead arm claps in an hour, bro, that shit will kill you, bro. I was literally like, ah! Like having to like, I had to like jump in order to get my hands above my head. I'd be like, ah, ah. It was fucking not fun, dude.
That's the first moment where we filter out who is prepared to be here and who wants to be here.
The course contains 9 different obstacles.
It's not hard.
to
It's
test
not
student
hard.
Strength.
The only thing that really
agility.
gets people on the obstacle course, honestly, is probably if you're a fat fuck and you can't climb a rope. Hey, you want to know how you can beat that problem? Go work on climbing a fucking rope.
And confidence. 7 of them are considered minor, and students are allowed to fail one without being
that fucking
dropped.
kills my back.
The last 2 are major obstacles, and students must pass both, otherwise they have failed day 0. First, the aptly named
Let me know down below in the comments if you guys fucked up day 0 and got dropped. I want to know why.
Ahead on the right.
a multi-part obstacle that starts with a 3-meter rope
Honestly,
climb,
this shit is so much fun.
and then tests balance.
Just take your time. Don't
along
rush
with
it. Don't
upper
rush it.
and lower body strength at a height of over 30 feet.
It's not that
If you're afraid
scary.
of heights, it can be very frightening. And if you don't know how to climb a rope, you're just going to be
Victoria, no. That's one funny thing about air assault school is you're going with like captains and all these high-ranking officers and like other shit. Because at the time I was a private, and I went and I was like, oh my god, I'm here with captains, dude. I'm so fucking cool.
For students who successfully conquer the obstacle course, day 0 is complete.
Bro,
Of the
they're really sucking.
292 students who started day 0, 42 failed to complete it. By this
42,
time, these
wow.
students have worked up an appetite, and they'll need their strength before the Army's 10 toughest days officially begin.
You know, I won't say it's like the hardest shit ever, obviously, once again. It is like I would say for me it was more mentally draining 10 days because you have classroom instruction almost every single day. But you get to go home at the end of every day. You get to sleep in your own bed. You just got to show up early the next day.
Anytime they're being addressed by an instructor, they'll usually say air assault instead of, Roger or yes.
Great job, dude.
We will refer to students as air assault.
Let's go, air assault! Air assault!
This is so fucking dumb, bro. I hate that so much. It's stupid. Just call them like by their name. Fuckhead. Dumbass. Those work great,
And really just when you're having a good time and you're motivated, you pass another soldier, you might say air assault to that soldier.
I'm better than you, air assault.
All the time. Yeah, my wife's probably sick of it.
Every year, about 5,000 students graduate from air assault school.
Bro, it's gotta be way more than that.
18% are female, and the students come from a wide range of backgrounds.
We absolutely have a large scope of soldiers that come here, not only Army, we have Air Force, Marines, Navy that come to the schoolhouse.
Students range from privates who've just completed basic training to experienced officers who want to learn new skills.
Experienced
So I'm
officers.
40 years old. I wanted to come out to the air assault course to see if I can do it, number one, and then to improve my
Chief,
skill
we got
set
Chief up in this
as
bitch.
a helicopter pilot.
I'm a veterinarian, and so this isn't something we get to do every day. I signed up for air.
One thing that kind of killed me is I thought it was all like infantry and combat arms that went to air assault school because, like I said, I was a younger soldier. But when I went there and other people were like, I'm in dental, or fucking they're like, I'm a fueler. I'm always like, damn, this is not hardcore.
Assault school to get a little bit of a challenge, to kind of
Whatever.
diversify myself.
But then in the beginning, they're like, yeah, we're gonna drop in we're gonna send all of the fuelers and the dentists to go fucking invade North Korea, baby. No, you're not. Shut the fuck up.
On day one, students begin the first phase of training, known as combat assault, much of which happens in the classroom.
Classroom fucking sucks. Dick.
Phase one is giving them a foundation in basic air assault operations.
You will have the basic knowledge how to select mark control a helicopter landing zone.
So it's a fair amount of memorization, a little bit of math, and then just understanding the
Bro.
process that goes into air assault.
Listen, when I said I had such a difficult time in class, bro, you cannot fathom the amount. We all know I'm fucking stupid, okay? We all have been here. I'm assuming this isn't your first time watching the channel. You know I'm fucking dumb. Bro, I would just write some shit down, I'd highlight it and be like, well, I hope I remember this, and just wing the rest of it, bro. I was winging the fuck out of it.
Move aircraft right. Move aircraft right. Execute.
Phase
Let's
one
go!
moves outside the class when students practice hand and arm signals used to guide
You think you're
helicopters
so
in a
cool when
landing
you're
zone.
doing that? Dude, you'll be doing shit like that. You're like, oh, bro, I know how to talk to helicopters with my hands. Oh my fucking God, this is the coolest. You're fucking like cool talking with all your air assault buddies, people who've never been to school. You're like, yeah, dude, look at that helicopter. I know what I'm doing. And everyone's like, what the fuck is he doing? And you just look like a total fuckhead.
Sure says release sling load. Release sling load. Execute.
The instructors use a game
Go,
called
Sling, go, go,
Black
go!
Shirt Says.
Black shirt says.
Similar to Simon Says.
Oh, you
to
play a bunch
test
of games,
the students
too.
on their knowledge
This
of the
shit's like the
signals
only
and
chill
their
time
attention to
in the course.
detail during the commands.
Recover.
Oh, and you'll
If you
learn how to
moved,
tie your repel
You're
suits?
out. I did not say black shirt says recover.
It's a fucking 5-year-old game. Fuck!
The hand and arm signal's purpose is simply to guide the aircraft to place that aircraft over the load so that that hook.
Honestly, doing this shit in real life is a lot of fun. You will have a lot of fun doing this. You will develop skills, and you may or may not be able to take them into the field. But if you're in dental, you're a veterinarian, you may probably not be doing this, but just saying. Cool to know. Cool stuff to know. When you go home and tell your family, you're like, yeah, dude, I was fucking zipping out, busting into buildings, teaching helicopters how to fly.
And then hook up, move out of the
People
way.
be telling
and then
some
the
wild ass
aircraft
lies
can then
about
pick up
this shit.
and take the sling load set wherever it needs to go.
Phase 2 of training is focused on sling load operations.
Hardest part.
Where students learn
Sling
how to
load is the
prepare
hardest
a heavy
part.
payload and hook it to a helicopter.
You about to get electrocuted.
Descends to as low as 8 feet off the ground during the operation.
Bro, when I tell y'all you don't understand how big some of these birds are until you're right in front of them, CH-47 is a big, thick bitch. It's the fucking helicopter that's right here. It's got the 2 blades, one on both ends, bro. And like, it's just massive. And the wash, the rotor wash, so like the shit that pushes out fucking all the air, so it's like, it's so strong. It'll knock you on your ass if they just went whoop and took off, bro. You'd be like, ah!
Operation.
It's scary.
That's kind of our, if you want to call it our bread and butter.
If you've never done it, it's scary.
Where we can go deep behind enemy lines and resupply soldiers, whether that be beans and bullets or, you know, aircraft or artillery pieces. We take pride in that.
Take some fucking
Students learn the rigorous process of preparing and inspecting 6
hardest
different
part,
loads.
bro. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. So when you do your official sling load test, it is like all on the line because we had to do a water buffalo, we had to do the crates, we had to do a Humvee, like all this shit. I fucked up on my crate, dude, which is what this is. I missed like one detail because you have to mark all the deficiencies, right? Like if like something's wrapped up or a proper knot's not tied on where it's supposed to be. And I had to redo the test, but you only get one retest. If you fuck that up, you get dropped from the school. So I almost fucked that up.
Here in phase 2,
I was
they'll
hella
learn
nervous.
how to rig whatever equipment that they're going to send, inspect that, and they'll sign off on an inspection form, which the pilots need for their sling load operation.
Now you're gonna check your hood latch.
Sling load operations was challenging. That's
Sling load
definitely the
operations.
most mentally demanding, hands-on part of the course.
So when you lift
Mentally
this up,
demanding would make
you lift
sense.
it up as such.
We learn it rapidly and we're tested on it rapidly, but luckily the instructors here give us so much time to practice.
So we have
One weird thing I thought about this school was that like they only teach you the right way to do things. They won't teach you, like people will be like, well, what would the wrong way be to do it? And they'll be like, no, we're not going to tell you, because then they're like showing you the wrong way to do it. So that way, if you do it wrong, they know that they didn't teach you because they never showed you the wrong way of doing something, which I thought was an interesting way of teaching the course. But I was like, okay, I guess
we have
makes
a
sense.
wide range up to about 24 deficiencies that we could use on a given load.
The arrow go towards the aircraft. So would this be a deficiency?
We'll show them clean loads so
Deficiency!
they understand how the whole process looks. Then we give them dirty loads. Dirty loads have all the deficiencies.
Then you ensure that your chains aren't twisted, all right, and they're wrapped one time and one time only. What do we have right here? Deficiency.
Deficiency.
Chains wrapped more than once.
See that little shit, bro. That's how they fuck you.
So then
bro.
they can work through and say, oh, okay, I see how this is different, or this looks weird, this is the wrong type of whatever. That way they have full confidence come test day that they'll pass the hands-on portion.
Everybody good? Any questions?
All right, good luck.
Assault, dude.
Students have to pass a 50-question written test with a minimum score of 70%.
You have 2 minutes to identify 3 out of 4 deficiencies on the Humvee. Remember, you only have 5 responses.
They inspect the rigging of 6 different payloads and have to
I didn't do
identify
that payload.
3 different deficiencies
Water
on
buffalo.
each.
Deficiency.
Humvee.
The students
You
are
get hyped
timed.
as a bitch when you find a deficiency, because then like if you start not finding deficiencies during your actual test, you get hella nervous. You're like, fuck, I don't know what's wrong. Dude, I'd be yelling, I'd be like, deficiency, getting hyped as
During
shit.
each inspection.
Y'all know how I am.
If they fail to identify the deficiencies, they're classified as a no-go
Yeah, no good
and
mine.
are given a second chance to get it right. If they fail twice, students have to start their training all over.
Bro, hell no.
Day 0.
Dude, I was like, fuck this, I'm not going home. I was like, what did I get wrong? They're like, you missed this deficiency. And I was like, fuck! So then I went through my entire book, looked through all my deficiencies again, and I was like, I'm gonna nail this fucking next one.
There
Killed
are a
it.
lot of students that get dropped because there are so many finite details. But when they
There is a
fail,
metro
they'll get a
full time.
retest and a retrain so that they have a second chance in order to
Bro,
get through it
that's
again.
some bullshit though. You get like 45 minutes for the next test, and then like, dude, it was not enough time for sure. But I get it. I shouldn't have fucked up in the first place. Whatever, that's on me. But
Students who pass the inspection then perform a sling load operation with a live aircraft. This group's objective to
would y'all be scared to do this? Let me know down below in the comments. For those of you who haven't done this type of stuff, would you be scared if a giant fucking bird flew over the top of you and was just hovering, and you knew you're like, oh, if this bitch goes down, I'm gonna die.
attach the A-22 cargo bag to a hook on the bottom of a
said,
CH-47 helicopter.
Cargo. What did I say? Box? I failed the box. Bro, that's so like, I've been, whoa! Get motivated as
That
fuck.
was super fun because we've learned all about all the equipment that we can sling load from these aircraft. That was rewarding to be able to actually hook up a load and watch them take off.
It is cool. It's cool.
Part of Phase 2 is spent under a helicopter. In Phase 3, students spend time on one, but not for long.
We did our rappelling out of Blackhawks though, not CH-47s.
The last phase is focused on rappelling.
Rappelling!
First master their safety equipment.
Swiss seat, baby!
They all are taught how to tie a hip rappel seat or a Swiss rappel seat. They're tested on it and they have to do it in 90 seconds.
And finally, 60 feet down from a live aircraft.
It is fun when you do it.
You go to the ramp.
Good lock, unlock, and lower yourself.
They do a falling procedure just to get them comfortable with going down. It's really more of making them know that their equipment will hold them.
Ooh. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would be too scared to do this off the wall or the helicopter. And then let me know if you've been to air assault school, if you've had anybody in your class actually fall or severely fuck up. Fall to your death. Go.
Get ready.
Air assault!
The top of the letters. Do you understand?
Yes.
Go.
You do the wall, where you're just learning the basics because there's still a surface there that you're
Jump, motherfucker!
There you go.
Jump!
It's very scary. You look out and you see how far down you actually are. I feel like the tower is actually
Dude, there's nothing to be scared of, guys. If you fall off this tower, you're only gonna fucking die. Kind of kidding. You could die, you might not die. Hopefully, your person down below on belay will save your life. But I don't know. So, right here, when you do like the no wall, like rappel, we had a dude, because you do this with rucksacks too. You do it without a rucksack, with a rucksack on like all the faces. But we had a dude jump out so far and have so much slack that he swung in and hit the underside with the momentum with his rucksack, bro. And we were like, oh! And then the dude on belay fucking cramped down on his line, but he was so heavy and didn't double knot his fucking carabiner, they literally just slid down, like, luckily kind of slow and we're like, oh my God!
Dude
could have got severely fucked up. Luckily, he's wearing his ACH.
Like out of an aircraft, where you're just using your brake hand and nothing else to control your descent to the ground.
The ideal behind it is once you're at 34 foot, you
oh
can't
my
really
God,
tell
what's the saying? It's like, feet, guide hand, brake hand, looking at you, Sergeant.
So then when they get 60 foot in an aircraft, they can't really tell much of a difference.
Oh, bullshit, you can tell the, bro,
it's time for
you
the
can,
final
let me
part.
tell you, you can fucking tell the difference, motherfucker. You're like, are we jumping out of this goddamn plane? Like, what the hell? Dude, it looks so far down. It literally looks like you're just gonna fall and die. Like, there's no way the rope could be long enough.
Phase 3, rappelling out of a live aircraft.
No, baby.
Once airborne, it hovers in place at an altitude of 60 feet.
In the CH-47, we can fit 30 students in at a time. They're all hooked to a monkey tail or a daisy chain, if you will. It hooks them into the aircraft. So
hook you up to a monkey donkey dangly dick.
I was actually the first one in my group to jump. And as I was getting closer to the edge, I will admit it did feel a little surreal and I did get a little nervous.
Bro, hey, when you get that feeling like what she's talking about, just fucking say, let's go, dude. When I get nervous about shit or I actually get like freaked out about something and I don't want to do it, I just say, I literally will say out loud or in my head super loud, I'll be like, let's go, baby. And I just fucking send it, bro. It's like, hey, let's do this shit.
But just being confident, knowing that you are going to land on the ground within the next like 20 seconds.
Yeah, you can land on the ground in, like she said, a second and be dead. Or you can land in 20 seconds when you just ruck march, baby. A lot of people failed the ruck march.
Before dawn on graduation day.
This is the final thing. You'll be driving to the course to do your 12-mile ruck march on graduation day. It is the last thing you have to do. You've already done all the hard shit. All you have to do is complete this ruck march, and then the graduation is that same day. You'll go home, you'll shower, you'll come back, and then they'll do the ceremony, and you'll get your air assault wings. But people fail this shit, bro. And then there's also a layout after, and people will forget shit on graduation day, and then they don't get to graduate.
Students face the culminating event of air assault school, a 12-mile ruck march that each student must complete in less than 3 hours
it ain't that
while
bad.
wearing about 40 pounds of combat gear.
I mean, I can tell you it's not that bad. I came in first, so like, It ain't that bad.
The 12-mile ruck is more of a mental game, I would say. Just being able to push.
Oh, let me know down below in the comments what your best 12-mile ruck time is. Curious, because I know motherfuckers who can do 12-mile ruck marches in like fucking an hour 15, and I'm like, holy fucking shit, what are you?
Yourself, you're all 12 miles.
Like I've said before, I can ruck my ass off, but fuck. Fuck, tech, baby!
It's hard, but
if you walk during this fucking 12-mile ruck march, you're wrong. And anybody going, don't fucking walk, suffer, fucking jog, do something, just move. It's the last day.
Hey, great job, guys.
There you go. It's a great feeling right there, baby.
One guy or gal to really put themselves out there, let them know that you care.
Great work, man.
You genuinely do care and that you're proud of them, right? And that really sparks that motivation and get that soldier to go that last mile, that last 6 feet in some cases.
Motivated? Another 10 more, let's go. Another 10? We can make that happen. No, not playing.
Anyway, no.
Do your ruck and dump it out.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
After the ruck
this
march,
is it right here.
Students have to pass one final inspection of their rucksacks.
One more layout.
ACH your chin strap. Jack.
Bro, I had one of the dudes in my fucking platoon that I went to air assault with who forgot, I think it was earplugs? Fucking earplugs! He didn't fucking graduate because of earplugs! Dude, so embarrassing, bro. I was pissed for him.
Weather and patrol cap.
Just one more opportunity to get dropped before graduation.
I think when that happened, there was about 8 to 10 people who failed on the last day, bro. Like quite literally an hour before graduation, they failed air assault school because they didn't have something in their rucksack.
Highlighter.
Upon inspection, this student told an instructor he didn't have his earplugs.
Oh! Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Bro, it's the same thing that happened to my boy that I went with! Oh, fuck! I didn't get on my boy when we found out and saw him standing in line because after they have you separate from the group. But fucking A, bro. Oh.
I'm going to walk back here and then go back around. And then you need to look in your gear and you need to find them by the time I get back. Otherwise, you're going to be a drop.
Listen to me right now. The one fucking cheat you're going to get from me. If he is nice enough to say, if I did your inspection, those of you who have been my soldiers and know me on active military, I would not give you a second chance on anything like that. I'd be like, all right, go, you're dropped. Go stand in line. Bro, if he is kind enough like this to say, hey, I'm going to go back around. You need to find your shit. You see how I was walking through people? You fucking look at the dude next to you after he's been inspected. You take his fucking earplugs, okay? You do whatever you need to fucking pass at this point. Am I spitting a lot? Jesus. You do whatever you need to do to fucking pass at this point. Whatever the fuck it is, bro.
No students were dropped during the final inspection.
That's some bullshit. Hey, that's dumb. I've never heard of that. Every air assault class says people get dropped on graduation day, either from the ruck march or from the layout, the last layout. So this was obviously very nice cadre. Whatever.
Of the 231
Let's go, baby.
students that
Let's go,
started
baby.
with this class on.
Hey, I know some of y'all fuckers watch my shit. If you're in this class, let me know. I'm curious. Drop it down in the fucking comments. Drop the time so I can see what you look like. Drop the last name, okay? Congratulations if you passed.
You now have the crucial skills to maximize the effective use of helicopter assets in both training and combat missions.
You're now a trained
Wear your air
killer.
wings with pride. Your peers, without them, will be envious of your accomplishments.
It's almost a transformation of sorts, right? You have a soldier that's timid at times and not sure if they really
Oh my God, look at all these medical
fast forward
fucks.
10 days and you have a soldier that's chest is a little bit further out, stand a little bit taller, and they're absolutely proud to earn that air assault badge.
It does feel good, so yeah. Build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling. Ah! Let's go! And the army goes rolling along.
Meanwhile, a new class of students is just beginning day 1 of air assault training.
And it
to
starts
find
all
out
over
if
again.
they have what it
Jesus
takes
Christ.
to survive the Army's 10 toughest days.
Toughest days? I don't know. I don't know. All right, that's it on U.S. Army Air Assault School. Once again, if you're in that class, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. Drop the time so I can check it out. I would like to say congratulations. Good for you. Guys, if you enjoyed this type of content, go ahead and click that like button. Once again, if you don't like the video, dislike it, but drop down in the comments. Tell me why, so that way I can improve. And if you guys do want to see more stuff like this, go ahead and click that subscribe button. We post here every single Monday. As always, drop down in the comments as well other type of stuff you guys want me to do reactions to. There were so many comments about this video. That's why we literally front loaded it. We already had 2 other videos we wanted to post before doing this, but y'all let me know what you want to see and we're going to put it out. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for stopping by.